Police body cameras captured this nighttime raid in one of Chicago's poorest neighborhoods.
Get on the ground!
Heavily armed officers carrying assault weapons and wearing body armor raided this home, looking for a suspected drug dealer. But instead, they found then 9-year-old Peter Mendez at home with his family.
It was like my life just flashed before my eyes.
Mendez says he and his little brother were traumatized during the raid as their father was handcuffed and guns were drawn on them all.
Where did they point the gun at you?
I wanted to like right here, but like straight at it.
Chicago PD say they were acting on a tip from an informant who gave them this address. As police tore through their apartment, Peter's mom grabbed the warrant. She told the officers they were in the wrong place.
They live upstairs. That's the couple upstairs.
Peter Mendez is one of 23 children that we've met through our year-long investigation whose home was wrongly raided by Chicago PD.
They had their finger on a trigger. I was afraid and confused.
Where did they point the rifle?
It was like around.
Our investigation found a disturbing pattern in these cases. Chicago police getting drug or gun tips from informants, then failing to verify the addresses before busting in on innocent families.
You did not conduct any surveillance of the building, correct?
That's correct.
Officer Joseph Capello got the warrant for the Mendez raid, relying on a tip from a confidential informant. At a deposition, Capello admitted he failed to independently verify the tip.
The agenda was very persistent on the address, and we went off what he was saying.
Get down! Get down on the ground! Wrong door! Get down on the ground! Down on the wrong door!
During our investigation, we learned that over 11,000 search warrants were approved by the state's attorney's office since 2016. But police tell us they're not keeping track of just how many times their department gets it wrong. Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson.
Do you have any contingency plans in place for when small children are present?
Well, yeah, if we have small children in those situations, their safety is paramount. We don't try to traumatize them, but we just cannot know going in all the time if they're small children.
How were they holding them?
Like this.
7-year-old Samari Boswell was celebrating her 4-year-old brother TJ's birthday when 17 plainclothes officers stormed into her family's home.
I thought they was going to shoot me and my brother and everybody else.
We found this was another case of a bad informant tip and police failing to investigate. The suspect hadn't lived in the building for 5 years. In the Peter Mendez raid, officers were caught whispering in another room, saying they are in the wrong apartment.
He gave us the wrong apartment. He gave us the wrong apartment.
But that didn't stop them from still searching. They even searched Peter's school backpack, which left him devastated.
They really hurt you that day. What did they make you feel?
It made me feel like the police weren't even what I thought they were.
Peter's doing much better since we met him last year. He's been in therapy, and because of our investigation, a law was passed in Illinois and named after him, called the Peter Mendez Act. It requires de-escalation training for police officers who encounter children during traumatic situations like these raids. Dave Savini, CBS News, New York.